mindset ati wona mundu tu agiuka gwaku uguo ni gugukomboka gukomba tiga let's have good heart for people. Ati haya ucio wa mwana utakumana kitu. Bible yuga atiriri, never forget to entertain strangers in your house. By so doing, some have entertained angels. Sio ni maandiko? Let's be generous. Let's be generous. Then there's another brother. We talk about Erastus. Adika Erastus. Erastus yaretwo treasurer. City treasurer. Ugithoma translation igesiuga arutaga wira na public works. I am metagwo men of influence. Aria muradika men of influence. In a church, you need men of influence. Egiona de kohujia, but they are men of influence. Tarugo kona sivo toyo, giki ni kiheo kinene muno. Na ndukarehage cira waku oka kanitha, oka ta ndugu, mucemanagie kanyumba-ini na haria. Sivo ni ukuruta kindu. We need to celebrate these graces in our church. Pio, let's not take advantage of them, but celebrate these graces. We need men of influence in our churches. Not when men of influence in our churches because we are abusing them. Ogakorani mathi sitam. Makaigwa ni maremwo MAKWA na mutoini magathie revo yao sitam. Tondu oka guku apa kiprado yake hari oguo githomo gigithira wi hau mwana wakwa ni araingatirwo ofisi uyu ungi ni areki akaigwe harassed. They are harassed. Akaigwa ni eguthie. We lose out. Na ni reke idemwere men of influence in a church are very good. There are na MCA kanitha-ini, and I know the value of having an MCA in the church. Gienda moikeirie kura no ni twakigoire twari Azimio. Goko mwari yellow. Twagoire tukiwa maguru iguru. Pastor Bogora ugate ama. Ni gwirorera kanyamu gaka menye uria ngugaga. In advance ndahoya muhera kuria guothe hititie na andu aria othe ndirahitiria. So, huyo jamaa alikuwa mtu wa maana sana. MCA Nairobi kwetu. Kabisa. Alitusaidia. Hidi mwe Sonko akiruta matangi makuheana kanitha. 10,000 liters. Na Sonko akiuga niwe wari governor. Akiuga ni kuheana makanitha. O mundu atware wardini yake. Itagiria mbere riokire gwitu. Men of influence. Ucoke uge itonga ni andu a saitani. Asa. Itonga ni andu a vata. Pio. Na nikio raiguire Gachagua uga matikahura itonga ringi ta uria mahurire itonga. Men of influence. We need men of influence. Believe you me. No natariu project teno. It's an amazing project. This is an amazing project. No we could egyo on the adweri. They are called men of influence. Adweri nethire. Ninge gwe kungi ino yanyu muhana speed iria muhana ndaigwa murahoya mbeca haha ri. Murarikia na ihenya muno. No we could kanitha teno ya jagiririo ni mwanake. Agakura akaritaya mwanake wake akoya wira akaritaya ikoyo ni uria metaga guka ucio niwe wekira mavati ukarigo nginya kari atia ino ni mukurikia na muingire ni tuguka Audrey General Secretary ino mukurikia na muingire but we need men of influence. Please aria murathoma thomai, be managers, be directors, ndukaiganire tu na gutuika sweeper. Rise to the next level. Rise to the next level. Nigetha nginya gicunje giaku gia 10 ri gikaringa haha gukaiguika niguo ka. No andu makiruta muhothi makunjaga mbeca niki. Tikunyiha. Kwi mbeca ingikinya ciage Kwari na mucemanio wa mbeca civil. Kwari mucemanio ndu niwe ngimenyire umuthi. Kwari mucemanio wa mbeca hindi imwe Rev Gicombe. Riu kwari mucemanio wa mbeca hindi oni ciaragia. Ikiaria riu ngugweto igiri iria ciakiaririe muno kwari na 50 na kwari na ngiri. Riu gwakoretwo mwaka wa thira koguo yari mwaka mweru. Riu ngiri ikianjiriria kwaria ikiuga ni ndirari na kuria uguo White Sands Hotel ndirauma ku ndirathie Masai Mara ndauma ku ndathie Amboseli kwirorera njogu kuma ku ndirathie ningi Lake Naivasha maundu makwa ndirari iguru na koga 50 gakirugama haria mbere gakiyumiriria uguo gakiuga ndirathomete ciwara makwa nikuo twarugeire mwaka ndirauma ku ndirathie mutuini nikuo ndarugeire mwaka ngiri ikirugama indakaru muno ikiuria kari we ugucaga Ngai kari o 50 ugucaga Ngai kona ithu tutangitikirio tuingire koguo ngiri nirarira nirenda guka gutungataga Ngai mwarekereirio 50. So we need men of influence. We need men of influence. By the way, men of influence are very good. Tondu ugukomwire atiri na kavara gaka gakuingira kanitha-ini ritikega. You have access to these people. They will fix it for you. No wakora atongoria ni makuraihirie. Uthii wa na mbere ni ugukuraihiria. Riu tugukihoya Ngai akirehe men of influence kundu guku. Tumathondekere handu marikaraga men of influence in this church. Haya tugithio cio ngiaumau. Eretwo quarters. Quarters akarogwo a good brother. Ndari maundu maingi. He is just a good brother. We need good brothers in the church. Andu ega tu matari na uru erwa ku speaker akaigira mugongo. Erwa tuhate kahata. We need good people in the church. We need good people in the church. They are kwikurekia. But I want to bring the sum total. Adosio tano dagwetari. Of course there are many others that you would require. No hoe Ngai atuhe andu tacio. Mithembe o yothe. Kana gugakorwo na mundu umwe wina maundu macio mothe. You can be a generous man, a man of influence, you can be a son, you can be all those things. But let me tell you this. Andu aria othe mokaga na maundu mao. Gutire mundu ukaga agatiga agetiga. Igikundi kinu kiega. Mundu wothe okaga ewo. Na hindi ya oka ewothe ri kwi wothe wake utakoragwo wi mwega. So sometimes they will break your heart. They will betray you. They will do all manner of things. Let us learn to live with people the same way Jesus was able to live with the 12 disciples. They were the 12 disciples. Kwari na mathina mana. Kanitha wari na andu 12. Jesu niwe pastor. No kwari na mathina maigana mana. Thina wa mbere kwari Judas who betrayed Jesus. So it's called the spirit of betrayal. Kanitha ya Jesu pastor, there was the spirit of betrayal ya rutaga wira ku. Again, the same church ya Jesu kwari na the spirit of unfaithfulness ya koragwo na Judas. Jesu niwe ugaga niwe yagatuvesa na ageteithia natuo. Ti Bible yugaga. Don't imagine Jesu ndamuigatire. Na ni amenyaga ni ateithagia. So ndukana make wona unfaithfulness is haha ogwo ri ukauga God is at work. Ukamwandikira kivao kiandika atiriri work in progress, WIP, work in progress. Ati gera haha na walk carefully, work in progress, or a disaster likely to happen. Odo wa gatatu wari kou, the spirit of denying Jesus. Iyo yakoragwo na vita. Petro akauga ndoe Jesu. Mata imagine. Arafu Jesu uyu wauga ndamui agacoka akamutua niwe munene. Jesu ri. Jesu. Arafu akana yari the spirit of unbelief. Yakoragwo na jamaa itagwo Thomas. Yaugire ndingitikia. Acio andu makoragwo iria. Riu we mutongoria no muhenyo uri urikaranagia na vita. Na vita no hindi mo kurenga uri ongi gutu. Umenyage acio ni atongoria ku kanitha. Haya ndirikananagia nao atia. But no muhaka ukamakinyia kuria Ngai agwitirio makinyie. Please, as I finish, he handu nguthoma nigetha ndikie thiini wa ibuku ria Genesis. But before I do that, let me say this. Every leader, nimukuona mundu wa Ngai ugwitwo REV.MBUGUA na mutumia wake. Ni ukumona mwina responsibility imwe iguru riao. Okay? To speak well of them. Speak well. Even when they are on the wrong, speak well of them. Why do I say that? Mamuhete opportunity ya gutongoria kwoguo nimumakuhiriirie. I mean, you are closer to them. Kwoguo nimumoi gukira ndu aria angi uria mamoi. Eguo ginya ni uria mariaga. The things that you know about them, if it is not something that is not strength, don't display. Display their strength. Speak well of them. Ukaruga mahari uguo makwa kuga, ko pastor witu eguku. Ona mundu mutingiathika ni angiamuriukia. Speak well of your pastor. Mutungatiri umweri, I just remembered this. Mutungatiri umweri ari na kanitha, a fairly small church, ni gwaka makaga kwoguo he mavati matari mekire wega. It was a small funny church, kwoguo akirikite wega. Pastor ari na thina tondu kigoti kiari kimwe, kwoguo kigoti ni kuhuraga Saturday nigetha gikire Sunday. Kwoguo ahura ari gikiaga kuma. I think I said that the other time. Gikiaga kuma, and then it was like gwikatia maiti maigi agikira ekirari agioka haha mbere akianjia kuhunjia riua riri yari rikimurika guku iguru ndogo ikianjiriria kuma riu ni evaporation ni andu kuria ri to matireciria pastor no akona kigoti gitomite makiuga Ngai ahuthirirwo ni Ngai uyu arauma mwaki Ngai okire guku Hidia githomo giathirire ri makiuga Ngai mundu wa Ngai ukihunjia makinya mwaki ni ugu Ngai okire nginya mwaki wo nginya umuthi mesiragia ni Ngai wokire kumbe ni kigoti gitomite ungikona ndogo ya mundu wa Ngai haha ndukana uge ni kigoti kina mai ni Ngai okire no muhunjia ucio ni uriku etagwo Harrison nganga Archbishop niwe wari level eyo kigoti kiregete kuma andu makona utugi. Are we together? So please speak well of your pastor. Ndukanaikare mucemanio urariririo uru wa mutungatiri waku. Walk away. Walk away. Let me tell you. Hidirio you are ego, the flock will scatter, and you are the flock. Protect your man of God. Fight for your man of God. Are we together? Fight for your man of God. So, guthigite Genesis ke. Ona dinauga. Rekei jugere udenda kurikia naga nijaririe muno muthi. Genesis chapter number 23. Genesis 23, I finish. Genesis 23. Gaka niko gwenda kurikia nako. When Sarah was 127 years old. Ucio ni mukuru. Ucio ni akura. Na ni undu wa gukura ri agika atia? She died at a place called Kiriath Arba, now called Hebron, in the land of Canaan. There, Abraham mourned and wept for her. Sarah Aqua, what did Abraham do? Maudumaigana mourned and wept for her. Sarah Katia mourned and wept for her. Look at the next verse. Then leaving her body, agitiga mwiri hau. Auga atiriri, ithe diasakaya. Na ndarira, agitiga mwiri. Then leaving her body, he said to the Hittite elders. Next verse. Here I am a stranger and a foreigner among you. Please sell me a piece of land so I can give my wife a proper burial. Koguo arikia gusakaya na kurira okirire agithie kugura mugunda. Mwiri wiko. Okorwo wi hema-ini ni autiga. Ambiriria na gusakaya. Arira acoka okira. Uthie kugura mugunda. Kirire muriganitie gura mugunda. Nejo andu ni mararigwo atiriri Pastor Mbugua ni ati arenda gutwira haha. Thini wotongoria. I want to be honest with you. I have been in leadership for a while now. And I want to be very honest. Leadership, sometimes you can suffer a lot of setbacks. A lot of setbacks. People that you trusted, they betray you. Adure hokete, they betray you. Ukaigwa mamundu uria wateithirie araria ciaku njuru. Mundu ateithirie civu akiona basari akwanikite haria ndeto itari kuria iri. Let me tell you, that must never be your end. Betrayal must never be your end. I come here with advice, free advice. When something bad happens in your life, mourn and weep. Then after that, rise up. And I pray for the grace to rise up. Setback when there is a crash between what you expected and the reality. At Hidirari na Kamushago, you expected people will come and support you. But the reality, they never came. Mourn, weep, rise. Tiga gutura hau. Angikoko andu maturaga hau ni andu akanitha. Ugakora nginya mundu ni auma ngwataniro ya vata ni undu wa just a small thing. Ati ndari thibitari na mutiokire kunyona. The question is, ni ukumenya mihango ĩrĩa twari nayo hindi iyo. To gukorwo ni susu ndathikaga. Na we wandiga tondu ati ndiokire gukuona. Mourn, weep. Mutungatiri witagwo Bishop Wanderi akoragwo haha gwetagwo REV.MBUGUA. I think you know haya wa REV.MBUGUA. Wa kiria itagwo People's Church Kirogoya. People's Church is a friend of mine. Ajiri atire mundu wa Ngai. Mushirika umwe wake akirwara. Arwara ri magithii makimuona. Ugituika ni aguthie thieta. Kiria kiavatananagia ni thakame. Bishop ri akirutwo thakame. Mushirika yake atia? Ekirwo. Mushirika ni akihonire ndungigikirwo thakame ya bishop gicoke. Akihona, ahona ri. Akioneka wiki ya mbere ri ndanoka kanitha. Ya keri ri ndanoka kanitha. Ya gatatu ri ndanoka kanitha. Mutumia wa bishop akimwira atiriri, tutithie tuone nyina wa ng'ania. Bishop akimwira atiri, ai ni ndiraigua. If anything, when we wago gukorwo kite ki guku. Na mutumia wa bishop akimwira, nituthie tumuone. Bishop agigitikira mathie mamuone. Magithie uguo ri, mutumia wa bishop akimuria atiri, itwathie atia tutari na kanyamu. Tutikigure sukari. Bishop akamwira atiriri, ai ni ndiraigua ta twago kuguraga sukari we. Nituthie tuoro uguo. Mutumia akiuga nitugure sukari. Makigura sukari na no sukari wa mutumia ti sukari. Sukari ukoragwo nginya na mutu. timenyaga cukari wa atumia hana atia. Haya mathieri makigeithio no kiria kiamukirirwo mbere ri tio ni kamurigo akiamukirwo maikara thi manjiriria kwaria ri ona gutiri sai gutiri ki no ona ungigikota na kanyamuri mundu kamurigo karia woya ri mundu athia na hau thutha ukarora nikigi thiini okomoka na muturi ndumarugiri ucuru okoni gacai ri Begio mwitia wa mbeca makanywa turungi. So makiaririo na matiaheirwo kindu. Riu niguo gwakinyire handu mutumia ucio akiuga atiriri ucio wacereirwo riu ri ni ndi murakaru muno tondu hindi ndirari murwaru ona kanitha ndinoka kunyona. Na kumanagia na hau ndigacoka kani. Bishop ni akiumire na agithie na mutumia wake akiuga Ngai andu aya magatuania uru ucio athie nginya na thakame yakwa. So this ministry has a lot of betrayals. Betrayal upon betrayal. Amwe meguthie nginya na thakame. So we must develop a big heart. Ya kuhota kurehe maundu githungu gitaga closure. Quick closure to issues. Ndugature handu watuika betrayed and disappointed. Mourn, weep, then rise up. Mourn, weep, rise up. Na kwina andu haha Rev mekuvatara ku rise up. They have been mourning for too long. They have been weeping for too long. Ginya leadership yaku ikarema. The mourning has been too long. The weeping has been too long. Stop it. Rise up. There's more land to be conquered. I say there's more land to be conquered. Dukana umiotongoria waku just because someone has said something about you. Ithu togiagitigiria tungatiri. People have said many things about us. Ginya gutwikaga ni andu ndira sacrifice uria ngomwiraga, but you are still preaching the gospel. Because if you allow people to shape you by what they say, then okwaga kuigua Ngai uriguaga andu. Chapter number 20 tuma 23 to 24 wone Ibrahim uria gwika hau ni agura mugunda na ni athikana. Abraham was now a very old man onake ni akura. No ngikona Bible yauga mundu ni old umenye ni old tondu Bible ndihitagia. Ungikona Bible handu yuge mundu ni muthaka ucio ni muthaka Bible ingiuga mundu ni muthaka ucio ni athakara akura ni akura watonga Bible-ini wi mutongu itondu riu ri tani ingiaje kuga mundu ni muthakari. It is based on the beholder's eyes. No kwe mundu nginigia gukorora auge asa unginigia kurora, but the Bible is God speaking. So Abraham was now old and the Lord had blessed him in every way. Next verse. One day Abraham said to his oldest servant, the man in charge of his household, take an oath by putting your hand under my thigh. Next verse. Swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and earth, that you will not allow my son to marry one of these local Canaanite women. So go instead to my homeland, to my relatives, and find a wife there for my son Isaac. Haya, wept akwirirwo. He mourned, he wept. Agithia kigura mugunda na agithikana. Arikia kihinga macio akianjia gwethera mwana wake mutumia. You're on a progress. Someone who is progressing in life. Don't be in one place. Make progress in life. Ate wahitirio haha ndugature ho. Please make progress. Nitondo Isaac is waiting on you for help. Waga go kira, Isaac will never find a wife. You must rise, not only for yourself, but for others. Au ni adha mutumia? Haya, next chapter 25. Dekia. Chapter 25, the last one. So the creation, it can't be Genesis 2, 25. Okay, Abraham married another wife. Yeah. Thito athi na mbere no dinakiuga haha ne mutumia ni akuire nikio ahikania. He married another wife whose name was Keturah. So it is progressive. He's moving forward. He's moving forward. If you suffer setbacks in life, don't stay there. Mourn,